Coachella Valley, and welcome to Live with Your Chamber. I'm your host, Katie Stice, CEO at the amazing Rancho Mirage Chamber of Commerce, where we bring all of our local businesses right to you. And I'm really excited about today's interview because you probably already know our friends. Super cool name, the Ladies of Justice, Coachella Valley Ladies of Justice, are here joining us today. And we're going to talk about oh my gosh, so many incredible benefits to what they do, how they do it, protection, ID, theft, you name it. So let's bring in our guests right now. Please welcome to the show, Michelle and Robin. Good to see you today.
Hey, it's great to see you too.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Oh
And
my
my name
gosh.
is Robin.
And I'm Michelle.
And before we get started, I have to say, we're newbies here
Yeah.
in Coachella Valley, year and a half, and searched for quite a while for a good chamber of commerce. And I've got to say that Katie and her team welcomed us in. It's literally the finest chamber that we've ever participated in.
Oh my
So
gosh.
thank you for
Absolutely. I've never known a chamber to be this committed to the business community, and the support that you provide each and every member is just stunning. So thank you.
Oh man, I'm just I don't even have words. Thank you so much for sharing that. You're right. This team, we love what we do and we get to see, small business owners like yourselves really thrive, and that is so exciting. So, thank you for your nice words. Oh my gosh. How exciting. Well, I know you have a lot to share with all of our viewers today. And speaking of viewers, if you're out there watching, leave a comment, let us know where you're watching from. And if you have questions, let us know as well. But ladies, I'm going to put your information on the screen for folks, but tell us a little bit about your backgrounds.
Okay. As I said, I'm Robin, and I actually started, years ago in theater.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I worked very hard in theater, then went to off-Broadway for a while,
Nice.
and then decided, I really want to pass this on. I love directing. I directed the New Jersey Shakespeare Festival,
Oh my
and then
gosh.
went on to teach when I came to California.
Phenomenal.
So I went to high school, began teaching and directing plays there,
Okay.
and then met this lovely woman. And the story goes on.
Yeah.
So my background, I actually started working with autistic children back in the 1970s. So yes, I'm kind of aging myself. And so I was involved with theater. I knew I had no talent. Thank God I knew that. And but we did a project for this little group of autistic kids in our hometown, and I walked in the room and I fell in love, and I knew I wanted to spend my life. So for 40 years, I worked with autistic and special needs children and adults on the whole spectrum. I used to run group homes, and I taught, and I was a consultant. I did everything. And then we landed in LegalShield as a result of a legal crisis. Would you like me to share that one?
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
So just over 10 years ago, while we're teaching and she's doing all the drama, we found ourselves in a situation where we thought we were going to get sued.
Okay.
And the story and the panic in our voice resulted in lawyers telling us we were going to have to come up with either a $3,000 to $5,000 retainer just to start the conversation.
Wow.
And I realized, I said, if we get sued and we have to go to court, we're going to lose everything. I literally thought we were going to be homeless.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So a friend of ours introduced us to this amazing service, and we signed right up. We had nothing to lose. And within 1 week, we had multiple conversations with a lawyer, had him review all the documents. And at the end of that week, that lawyer said to us, ladies, everything looks good. Don't worry. Just call me if she sues you. So not only did the first week of being part of this membership process saved us thousands of dollars, but the peace of mind was priceless.
Wow.
And we were looking for a way to, make some extra money. And we were like, this is so awesome. We want to share this with everybody. And in 2017, we actually left teaching
Mhm.
to build our LegalShield business. And why don't you tell them a little bit about the time flexibility?
2017, we retired from a extremely toxic school administration.
Okay.
And because of LegalShield, we've been able to come down to our dream home in Palm Springs.
Yeah.
We love it here. Not only that, we've had the time freedom to
Yes.
write and publish our book on autism.
Yes.
Currently, in the last year, we finished our play on autism and had our first reading actually this past weekend.
Congratulations.
All thanks to LegalShield.
You know what? I'm just going to tell you, like, I think this is the best interview I've ever had. And I think your story is so powerful and incredible. And I just can't wait to learn more. So for all of the viewers out there, this is just going to be, we're going to be here all day. We're just going to dive in.
Oh, thank you.
Fun. No, really, that is really powerful. And it makes sense. I mean, everything, I knew what you did before, but now it all clicks together in such a new way. So thank you for sharing all of that. For people out there watching, how do you get started in LegalShield?
So basically, it's a monthly subscription based model, which you can, basically utilize through a phone app. And if you think about it, we were taught to believe that we're just priced out of the legal system, right? And so our company is a paradigm shift, just like Amazon is a paradigm shift in the way we shop, and Spotify and the way we listen to music, and I can go on and on. And our company basically has made access to legal services for individuals, families, business owners, and their employees affordable. And if you could bring up that slide, that would be awesome.
Sure. Yeah. Let me pull that up now. Great slide with some really good information here for folks. So walk us through it.
So basically, to answer your question, the way you would get started is you would contact us. Our email and phone number is on the streaming down on the bottom. And we could walk you through the process of going into our website and getting started. So do you want to start with the first area is prevention.
Okay.
And this area covers pre-existing. And again, this is the program for individuals and families. And there's also a business plan as well. But the preventative covers pre-existing.
And I'll start with the first, because that blew my mind when I was sitting there about to lose my house. And we had no idea about what to do with attorneys. And then when I discovered that first one, that we have unlimited access. Unlimited, meaning we're not charged $300 an hour to talk to an attorney. We can talk to an attorney as long as we want. And the other day, I really needed help from an HOA attorney. And LegalShield, the attorney there, 17 years experience at the law firm, talked to me for 40 minutes until I got the guidance that I needed.
Absolutely.
And I love too that there's, access to the specialty attorneys and to have those conversations. That's so important. That's everything.
Yeah, we cover every area of law, unless it's an employee benefit, which I'll cover at the tail end. Sorry about that. But as long as it's not an employee, it covers every area of law.
Okay.
With the exception of employment law when it's offered as an employee benefit, and that's our way of protecting the employer.
Yes, got it.
So now, if you have a conversation with your law firm, and it's one of the top law firms in every state, the one here in California is Parker Stanberry, been in business, I think,
1927.
Yeah, 1927. And so basically, if a letter or a phone call would benefit your situation, we're going to write that letter, make that phone call, and you can see on the screen, you're looking at a $29.95 month subscription. There's no copays in this first area. And for example, a lot of people had travel plans during COVID, and airfares got canceled. So we had an $800 airfare that, we got a credit. And so all of a sudden I get an email from American Airlines saying that we have to use it by March 31st. And I'm like, wait a minute, I have to figure out a trip in 3 months?
Mm-hmm.
So I had our law firm write a letter to both American Airlines and Orbitz, and now we have an extension to the end of October. And it's those, people think, they think, why would I need LegalShield? I'm a good person. I don't break the law. It's
Yeah.
when bad things happen to good people, that's where we help.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, yeah.
My mind is just like you can think of, when as you're talking, I can think of friends and family and okay, now it's really coming together. And can you also talk a little bit about these life events? I don't know if you want to cover all of them or want to just pluck a few out, but I find it fascinating how much is covered.
We'll just touch on a few, actually.
Sure.
Michelle, why don't you start with the will?
Okay.
And then
you could cover a couple more. So basically, so it's a month-to-month subscription. There's no long-term contracts with us because we know if you get the service and use the service, chances are you're not going to cancel the service. I will never cancel my LegalShield service. Okay. And in the just over 10 years that we've been members, this service has saved us over $20,000. Again, not because we went out and started doing bad things.
Of course.
When it happened, we had access. So the will, we prepared, just as a thank you for trying us out, we're going to prepare a will, living will, medical directive, and healthcare power of attorney for the member, their significant other, and any children between the ages of 18 and 26, because we cover the entire family, all children up to the age of 26 with the Life Events Legal Plan.
Unbelievable. That in itself is amazing. What about this traffic ticket assistance? How does that work? Because I hear people say, what? Yeah.
It's a great example under life events that we don't cover just traumatic, huge things that might happen to you.
Sure.
But if you get a speeding ticket and it's not fair, or you get some kind of ticket that, hey, you didn't mean to do that.
Sure.
We're not going to scam and try and get you off.
Sure.
No, because we follow the law.
Because we don't fix tickets.
No.
Correct.
But what we will do is, if it's defensible, we'll help guide you. Our attorneys will guide you through the steps you can take. For instance, Michelle ended up having an attorney go to court with her, walked into the courtroom, and it all got taken care of.
Yeah. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't have any teenagers, but I tend to drive like one. So sadly, I've used this, but again, they just help you try to save money and points on your license.
Yes.
Whenever you get a traffic ticket. And if you really blew it, like you get a DUI or something like that, then there's some added fees. But again, the traffic ticket assistance is all covered under the plan as long as when you got that ticket, everything was legal.
Oh, got it. Okay, understood. And then what is the 25% preferred member discount? What does that mean?
So we're going to do a lot for the price point that we offer per month. But there's going to be situations like if you got a traffic ticket and you did have a DUI. Sure. Or, you were going 100 miles in a 60-mile zone. Well, yeah, you're pretty guilty. Yeah. We'll or let's say you're going through a divorce, like if it's an uncontested divorce and everybody's agreeable, there's no problems, you get along for 90 days and we will, cover most of your legal fees. But if you have a divorce that's kind of difficult, then we'll provide you services at a preferred member discount.
I mean, an easy way to say it, Katie, is that we are a shield, not a sword.
Perfect. That's right.
So, if someone's coming at you, then we will be there. Yeah, right there.
Exactly.
Not that we won't be if you're going to try and sue someone, but you will have to go for the 25% member discount in that case.
And I would love it if she could just cover that 24-hour access to a lawyer. This is worth its weight in gold. This alone is worth the price.
Well, that's another one I looked at and thought, what the heck is this? I'm starting to get interested here.
Yeah.
If you're being profiled or your civil rights are being violated, even in the simplest way, but you're being detained or arrested by a police officer, you can get on the phone. Just tap the app, the LegalShield app, right away. Within 3 minutes, you'll have an attorney on the phone. If your young person is driving, for instance, and the policeman sees a young person profiles them, stops.
Oh,
We have a friend who told their son, you just tap that app if a police is stopping you.
got
The
it.
attorney gets on the phone as soon as the police arrives, hands the phone to the policeman. Policeman took a few minutes, came back and said, you're free to go.
Wow. Ooh, okay.
That's just one small story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is really, truly, truly remarkable. And yeah, and the price point is also amazing. Now, I do want you both to cover a little bit about how you can help businesses as well. What type of programs are out there?
Excellent. Yeah, this is one of the things that I'm super passionate about, is helping our business community, right?
Yes.
You know, companies go out of business because something happens to them legally and they can't afford to stay open.
Sure.
Or people are trying to start a business, but the legal fees are so overwhelming. So
Mhm.
what we do is we do the same for a business owner, whether you're a solopreneur,
Mhm.
you're just by yourself and you're building a business. The cost for a business owner is somewhere between $45 and $200 a month versus $200 to $300 an hour.
Sure.
And again, you would contact us. We can talk to you about what your needs are, and we'll get you in where you fit in and what your needs are. So
Okay.
bottom line is we do a lot of the same thing. We do one of our newest clients is Sunny and Claire from Frisky Business of Palm Springs.
Oh, awesome.
They have used the service so many times in the process of getting their business up and running. So
To help with any legal issues that the business is having.
yeah. So basically, we do the consultation, the contract document review, the letter writing, collection letters. There's a trial defense option for 2 of the 3 plans that we offer. And so it just really provides access and the ability to save hundreds, if not thousands of dollars as a business owner, and especially lawsuits. I don't know if you're like, there's so many reasons why people sue, but as special ed teachers, I was mortified when I found out that there were some lawyers in this country that would literally go after small businesses, hire people to walk in and out just to sue them for non-compliance in ADA. Do we want them to be compliant? Yes, but should we sue them? No. Right?
Yeah.
So that's, just one of the couple examples of how we've been able to bless and help a lot of businesses.
Well, I just encourage the folks who are watching now, who are with businesses or have businesses, to just give our friends Michelle and Robin a call and learn more about how they can help your business for all of the reasons that they said. And again, I'm sure we could probably chat for hours about it because there are so many great benefits and what if scenarios. But I encourage folks to give you a call and learn a lot more. On another note, let's talk a little bit about ID Shield and identity theft. Please share with us a little bit about how this program works.
Do you want me to?
Well, we can start. I mean, right now, I can start. Identity theft, as you all know, is the next pandemic. I mean, it's already begun.
Yeah.
LegalShield has a great part in that because we monitor things that matter. I don't know. Do we have the slide here for ID Shield?
I don't think I can bring it up, but go ahead.
Okay. So not only do we monitor things like social media, the dark web, do you know that our information is being bought and sold as we speak on the dark web? And LegalShield, by monitoring, simply means that you'll get notifications whenever your name pops up anywhere with a hacker or anyone.
Identity theft is one of the biggest crimes before COVID. And then for 2 years, these criminals had us all at their beck and call, including our 3-year-olds in preschool. So like Robin said, this is going to really impact our lives financially. And I don't say this lightly, the way COVID did physically and emotionally. And so we do the monitoring of your entire identity. We do the monitoring, and this is where we're a standalone from most other companies out there is we are using licensed, credentialed
Yes.
private investigators,
Mhm.
and we have a comprehensive restoration program.
Ah.
Other companies claim to, but you got to read the fine print. And
Okay.
for those of you listening, if you have a plan, good for you. You understand how important it is.
Yeah.
Protect yourselves. Our only ask is do your research. Look at what we offer at the price and see what you're getting for what you're paying, and keep it if it's better, or maybe switch if we could do a better job.
Mhm.
But bottom line is we all need to protect our person the way we protect our computers with antivirus protection.
That's right.
Identity theft protection plan.
Yes.
Well, and the restoration piece of it is so important. I mean, that is huge. That's just a gigantic component as well. Well, I can clearly see why you've chosen to be small business owners with LegalShield, because I can tell you're really passionate about it. You have a lot of knowledge, but it sounds like you just also love protecting people and offering this amazing service. So, um, you mentioned, how much you liked the chamber earlier, which was very sweet. And I'm just going to give that right back to you guys. We love what we do because we get amazing members like you who are experts in your field, and you truly are coming out with such a giving and generous heart to help people just do better and be prepared. And you're setting everybody up for success. So thank you for what you do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I would like to
Katie.
just share one more thought to the
Sure.
business owners out there that have employees.
Mhm.
We offer both of these services as a voluntary employee benefit. And what's unique about our program, it's a now benefit that helps your employees with today's problems, even pre-existing problems. And that can be huge with like landlord tenant issues, estate planning, just people who have teenage drivers like me and their family. I mean, it's something that you can bring more value. It doesn't cost the employer anything. It's a self-pay program. So again, if you have employees, please reach out to us. Let's have that conversation.
And for the employees, it's a lower price.
Yeah, discounted, huge. Yeah, that's really important. Thanks.
Oh, excellent. Well, ladies of justice, thank you so much for enlightening all of us today on who you are, what you do, and why you do it. I'm fascinated and my mind is blown. And I'm so happy we had the opportunity to chat today and just share. So thank you both for everything that you do. We appreciate you.
Well,
Same
we
with
thank
you.
you for being so wonderful and inviting us to share in Rancho Mirage.
Thank you so much.
Commerce.
Oh, you got it. And oh, we love you too. And just one last note for everybody watching, the information to our members are on the screen for Michelle and Robin, the phone number, the email as well. Just reach out with any questions, reach out to get signed up, and make sure you're staying protected. Ladies, with that, thank you again for joining us today. We look forward to seeing you very soon.
Thank you so much. You have a wonderful rest of your week.
Thank you. See you soon. Take care. And thanks so much for joining us on another edition of Live with Your Chamber. It's absolutely our pleasure, as you can see why, to bring you our member stories and their expertise and how much care they all have for what they do. If there's ever a way that I can help you professionally, help your business, please reach out. That's what your Chamber of Commerce is here for. We look forward to seeing you all again soon. Take care. Bye.